Okay, so today are you ready?
Yes.
Tell me your name.
My name is Dương.
How old are you?
I'm 17 years old.
Okay, so we'll proceed now to part one. Part one, I'll ask you some questions. So the first topic is about accommodation. Do you live in a house or a flat?
Currently, I'm living in a two-story house. It's in the village, but it's really, really convenient because it's just 5 minutes walk from the hospital and my school.
Okay, and who do you live with?
In the past, I used to live with my grandparents because my parents were so busy to take care of me. But now I live with my parents and my sister.
And what's your favorite room in your house?
Definitely my bedroom because in there it is my own space and it has a lot of privacy. And I can do everything in there like watching movies, relaxing or sleep.
Okay, and is there anything else you'd like to change about your home?
I think if possible, I want to fix my balcony because now I quite is small and I want to expand this to read a book or enjoy nature in there.
Do you plan to live there for a long time?
Yes, I think after graduation university in the city, I want to come back to my hometown because it's quite near my parents to meet for take care of them and the cost of living is quite lower in there.
Okay, and what kind of accommodation do most people in your country have?
I think it depends. If in the city, people often choose to live in an apartment because it's quite convenient and cost is expensive. But in other areas, people often choose live in a house or with a garden or something like that.
Okay, and do you prefer living in a house or an apartment?
Personally, I want to live in a house because it gives me sense of security and have more own space and it's also convenient.
Are street markets popular in your country?
Yes, of course. I think the street market is an integral part of my Vietnamese culture, so you can see it everywhere there.
And what kind of public transport do you usually use?
I often steal buses when I go far, but normally I often choose electric bicycle because it's really convenient for me.
Okay, and what do you usually do in your free time?
I often choose to surf the internet because it's my hobby and I can watch funny movies, learn new things, or even follow a person who I really admire.
Okay, and what kind of books do you like?
Kind of work.
Books.
I think it's fantasy books on a fantasy book because it takes me in images world and I can learn a lot of knowledge in there and it helps me escape from hostile and noisy into the world.
Okay, now let's proceed to part two. For part two, I'll give you 1 minute to prepare, and then 2 minutes for speaking.
Well, now I live in Phu Town, Phu Thot province. My province is made famous for Hung King Temple and is considered as the land of the Hung Kings. And in the lunar years, and towards lunar years, there is a big festival which was held to everyone around the world, around my country, come to worship Hung Kings. And King Temple is a complex pagodas and temples in my country, and my hometown is also a mix of hills, rivers, and green fields. And in my hometown, it is not famous for historical site. It's also famous for people. People around here is really friendly and kind. You always help. You always can give a help when if you need. And yeah, and in Futok, the atmosphere is quite fresh and it's not hustle and bustle like big city. And when you come in my province, you also try some delicious foods, especially bánh thai. It is really tasty. And now it has some trends like more factories or a lot of traffic, but it's not make my province work better, work worse. It's also make life is better. And I really love this because I was born and raised in there and have a lot of memories in there.
Okay, thank you. Additional question: is it a good place for children to grow up?
Of course, yes. It's my opinion. My hometown is not modern like in a big city, like living in a big city, but it have enough facility to education children.
What are the main differences between living in a city and in a countryside?
Could you repeat that?
Yes. What are the main differences between living in a city and in a countryside?
I think there are a lot. Like if when I live in a city, I like in a rural where people can rely on the agriculture. In the city, I can apply for a lot of facility, service or office, and it also have high education system.
And has your hometown changed over the years?
Hometown, I think yes. Now there are a lot of the factories and the population development is higher, but and so the traffic is more congested. But I think it's not. But I think it's not make my hometown is worse. It's better than. I really love my hometown.
And do you think it's better for young people to grow up in a city or in a small town?
Personally, I think it depends on the children's needs and the parents' priorities. Because living in both place offers a lot of benefits. Like in the city, you can approach a lot of high quality education system, but in the rural, you can escape from bustling and hustling.
Okay, and lastly, what are the main problems in cities today and how can they be solved?
Could you
Yes. What are the main problems in the cities and how can they be solved?
I think the main problem when living in a city is the population, because in the city there are a lot of private vehicles, which is really greenhouse gas emissions. So it's cause air pollution. And I think the solution is that people can use public transport.